The software contains most of the world-famous racing circuits, but it is for you to decide which of them and when you wish to race at. To set up a race, go to School Admin, Race, and click on the New Race button. You will see that there is already a race set up at Monaco over 25 laps, and this is the program default. To race at another circuit, click on the down arrow and the name of the circuit you wish to race at. In this case, we'll choose Silverstone. Just beneath the name of the circuit, you will see a link that says click here to see or print a list of the features. Clicking on this will give you a list of all the correct feature characterizations. You need to keep this list away from your students, as they are the answers to questions they are going to solve as part of the project. You can download this as a PDF or print it from your screen. Next, choose how many laps you would like the race to be. Simply type in the number. We're going to choose 43. Giving your race a name will help you identify it should you need to change anything at a later date. Practice laps are the number of individual laps you are prepared to let your students have. More than 20 results in less pressure to get things right, and less than 20 increases the pressure. The first time you use the software, a number between 20 and 40 should be fine. We're going to use 35. The weather plays a major part in any motor race, and so it does in the software. The default is dry. We recommend that you leave this setting for the first time you use the software so that any kind of wet weather does not feature in your practice laps. The pit lane status allows you, the teacher, to set up a race and then store it for use later. You will need to ensure that this is set to open before telling your students to log in and set their cars up. We can change it by clicking on the words. We are obviously aware that in many real-world races, refuelling is currently not allowed. However, it is in our races simply because of the mathematics that you can get out of it. If you want to replicate a real-world race, set this to no, and all the fuel will need to be put in your cars at the beginning of the race. There is also a facility within the software to invite other schools to take part in any races you set up. For example, other schools in your academy or group that have a license. All you need to do is swap your quick code, which can be found in school information. The last thing you need to do to set up a race before using it with your students is to set the weather forecast. As you can see, the weather is currently set to sunny throughout. To change to another weather type, click on the down arrow and click on the new weather. Once you have done this, you have completed your race setup, and it will automatically save once you click back on the main menu. If we go back into the admin, you will see that this race has been saved.